What's up, survivors? In case you haven't seen it, Ark just got a new patch today, and I think it's just what we needed. So this patch just rolled out on Steam on PC. If it hasn't come out for Xbox and PlayStation yet, I'm sure it will be within the next day or so here. But without further ado, let's get into it. So they made a couple fixes with the new Fjordur map. They fixed an exploit, fixed a crash, fixed the Desmodus issues while using simplified Chinese. Not really an issue that I have to deal with, but there you go, Chinese players, something just got fixed for you. They fixed gamepad issues while mounted. Didn't know that was a thing, but that was an issue. Okay, and here are my favorite additions that they've added. So first off, they fixed several map issues on Fjordur. I'm not sure exactly what they mean by fixing map issues, but I'm sure it has something to do with the landscape or maybe holes that people fall through. This could also have something to do with the glitch where some people were getting dismounted flying over areas with caves, but not really like going inside of the entrance or even really getting that close to it. People were reportedly getting dismounted and falling to their deaths. So hopefully that's what they mean by this. Could be that or could be other issues. But my two favorite changes, and these are things that a ton of people have been talking about on official PvE, so big shout out and thank you to Steel Wildcard for listening to us. They finally added the Engrams from other DLCs, which makes sense because a lot of those DLC dinos or materials from DLCs are present on this map, so it makes sense that we would be able to use them. But for some reason they were locked. People had to transfer off or go to Aberration or go to Lost Island to learn certain engrams and then come back. But now we don't have to do that anymore. And I saved the best for last, which is the first one that you can read up here on the top. They added an element reward for the mini bosses on Fjordur. If you haven't figured out how the boss system works on Fjordur, essentially there are 3 mini bosses. One of those boss fights is actually 2 together, but it's still a mini boss. So there are 3 mini bosses. When you defeat these mini bosses, you get these special rune stones that you can use to fight the island bosses that are on Fjordur. And then if you defeat all of those, you can use their trophies to fight the big Fenrir boss, which is how you unlock the Fenrir Tame. Just to give a quick overview of how it works to summon the mini bosses, you can find their terminals at specific locations across the map, and to summon each mini boss, you do need rune stones that can be acquired by killing alpha dinos. Now be warned, these mini bosses are a bit tough, but if you defeat them, you'll be rewarded with some either good blueprints or good items, and now with this new patch, you will receive 30 element after defeating 1 mini boss. And that's about it for today's Ark news. If you found this video helpful or interesting in any way, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.